these different shades of colors. That's the central business district with red shaded areas which indicate very high land values. You see how these red values shade into yellow and green as land values decline. So what we're doing now, actually, we're zooming in into the map, into this relatively dark shaded area adjacent to the central business district. You see how you can find little squares of land values, and now we bring a little bit of 3 dimensions in to this. So we're having something like a helicopter flight along the coastline of Lake Michigan. I think it's quite interesting to see how land values tend to be higher close to the coastline. So Lake Michigan definitely was an amenity 100 years ago. The height of these bars basically indicates the land value. So what you can see is that actually you have all these tiny little micro centers with some economic activity taking place and making someone be willing to pay higher prices for that area. If we now turn to look towards the south, we got this pretty impressive view on the central business district. I mean, just showing to you how large these land price differentials actually are. I mean, so it's not just that prices are a little bit higher in the center. I mean, they are massively larger than. Well, now we can just have a look at the center. But I think it's also notable to see actually that's not only this massive land valuation in the center, which is impressive, but also you have all these tiny little micro centers, these high streets, intersections of boulevards actually where you get little peaks. And I think it's quite fascinating to see, I mean, how much variation you have on the landscape of land values, because at all of these points, something was indeed happening.